Well, hey, Dima, how you doing?
Hello, Rob. I'm loving the pink.
The thing, the pink,
The pink. Your
the pink.
ears are pink.
I know. Look, I'm trying to represent. I've heard it's a good color on me.
It looks good.
You know, it's October, right?
Yes. And what's special about October?
It's the fall,
Good.
and there's Halloween.
Yes. And
Well, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we all need to do our part in raising awareness and championing that cause, right?
yes, and that's why you're wearing pink.
That's why I'm wearing pink today. That's why I'm wearing pink today,
We
and
have
that's
a
that.
whole show about it today.
We have a whole show about it. We have some great people that know about it, and I can't wait to have a little show and tell too. I mean, there's some cool stuff about this that we don't really hear about all the time, and we don't participate in all the time. But there's a lot of stuff going on with the American Cancer Society, so I figured we would, you know, invite Carley on. This is the time to have Carley on, and see if she can inform us some more about what's going on at American Cancer Society.
Sounds great. Let's get
Okay,
Carly
well,
on.
is it time to bring her on then?
It is.
Okay. We're going to have to make a little transition here. Our fancy little graphics are going away. Okay. Let's add Carley on. Come on, Carley. How are you doing today?
Hi, good. I'm good.
It's so good to see you. Thank you for being on our show tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
It's
Well, so
a busy
yeah.
month right now with the campaign.
It is. It's been busy. We're kicking breast cancer awareness into high gear, so we've got a lot going on.
You do have a lot going on. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes, even other campaigns, right? I mean, we're trying to raise funds and awareness and champion this cause all year long, but you have a lot of stuff going on like right now.
Yes. Yeah, we do.
Well, before we get into that, because we have to raise the suspense, get the drama out. Before we get that far into this, Carley, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? A little bit about you, and something interesting about where you're at right now, right? Because
yeah. So my name is Carley Dolezal. I am from Orange, Texas, which is like right next to Lake Charles, so it's practically Louisiana. But I went to LSU and just kind of stuck around. And then I started working for the American Cancer Society. I've been here about 2.5-ish years now. So I really love it. I have several different events, including the Real Men Wear Pink campaign. But yeah, I'm actually in North Carolina right now, so it's awesome. The weather is great, and I think I may be here for a little bit because of the hurricane. So I'm not complaining though.
Yeah, it's not safe right now. We were talking about Lake Charles and your part of Texas being. I mean, they just went through some stuff, right? And now there's another incoming. So we definitely want to make sure that everyone's prepared. Yeah. Everyone's got a plan, and take care of your people. So that's my 3 hurricane P's for tonight.
Like I'm getting it on a weekly basis right now. The hurricanes.
Really?
There's one.
No joke. I feel like everyone's going to have to rewrite their disaster plan, Dima. Are you working with any clients on that this year?
No.
I mean, we're all going to need some coaching to get out of this year, but I imagine there's some clients that are having, oh man, I didn't think about that. Well, so yeah. So Carley, we were talking about that, and then you mentioned how, you're with American Cancer Society. So can you tell us a little bit about what ACS does?
Yes, I can. So when I started working for ACS about like 2.5 years ago, I hopped in and I was like, I really only knew about the research aspect. I think everyone kind of is aware that ACS does a lot of stuff with research. We've made a lot of breakthroughs with our research specifically. But we also do a lot of things locally that I wasn't aware of. So I love talking about it because I think it gives people a lot of insight into the things that we're doing. So we have a lodging program. So our lodging program, I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Hope Lodge. Have y'all ever heard of that?
No.
No.
So we have Hope Lodges across the nation. Specifically, the one in Louisiana is in New Orleans. So these Hope Lodges are places that people can stay, cancer patients and caregivers can stay for free. If
Really?
they're, so if they're getting treatment, like if they're not from New Orleans, the one in New Orleans, they can come in and stay there for free. So it's really awesome. It's actually currently, we're not doing it right now because of COVID. So I don't want to be too much of a bummer, but we were using it as a site for healthcare workers to kind of like go in and like freshen up. There's a word for it, and I'm blanking on it. I always blank on this word, but so that's something cool that we were doing. But in the places that we don't have Hope Lodges, we have hotel partners. So specifically in Baton Rouge, our hotel partners provide free nights for cancer patients.
Wow.
So that's one thing that we do. We also have a transportation program. So in Baton Rouge, we have a van that volunteers can drive cancer patients around, like to their treatments. And you'd be really surprised. That's a barrier to care. Some people don't have anyone to bring them, and they can't drive themselves after the treatment. So we have volunteers that sign up to bring patients to their treatments and back home. And then we also give out transportation grants to hospitals to help them do the same thing. And then we also have our 1-800 number, which is really awesome. And right now we're providing financial support to people that are calling in, and if it's COVID related. So those are just a few of the things that we do. We do a lot more, but those are kind of the main ones. So.
Well, for that 1-800 number, is that a local thing, or is that American Cancer Society of Baton Rouge, or is that just American Cancer Society in general?
That's just American Cancer Society in general.
Oh, I see. The cancer. I mean, there is a live chat.
Yeah, there's a chat, and it's in. I can't even remember. We have it in so many different languages. So
wow.
Anyone can call. It's 24/7 too. So if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, have a question, you can call the number.
I am totally going to put that up here. That's something we have to display. So I'm going to make sure we get that up on the screen. I did not know that you provided all those ancillary services. You're literally helping folks get to care. And then in addition to the support services that you're already doing, I had no idea. And then the grants. That's interesting. Those are things I don't think everyone knows about.
No, yeah. And we actually have a research grant recipient at Tulane right now. I think he was in the Real Men Wear Pink kickoff video, but I think he's researching breast cancer, like and metastatic breast cancer. I think I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing research on.
Wow.
So Carley, with the campaign for Real Men Wear Pink, I've seen Rob, I've seen my friend Dave Baxter doing it. And they have a lot of fun. It's actually hilarious to watch them. But I'm curious, how did the whole thing start? When did it start? How did it start? So tell us more about it.
So I think this is our 4th year to have it. I probably should have written that down, but I've worked on the campaign. This will be my 3rd year working on it. So it's grown a ton in just those 3 years that I've been here. So last year we raised over $120,000, which is ridiculous. Yeah. And so I think the year before we raised close to 80,000. So it just keeps growing, which is really awesome. Our top guy last year brought in over $25,000. His name was Shane Kirkpatrick. So,
no pressure, Rob.
I mean, 25,000.
Yeah. So Shane Kirkpatrick was our winner last year. He was crowned our top real man. He did an awesome job.
That's all man right there. $25,000 worth of man.
And he's crowned as the top real.
Crowned.
The other ones are not top real.
I thought Dave was blowing it out last year.
Dave did blow it out. This is his 2nd year, so he's an all-star. Yeah. His goal is twice as much as y'all.
Oh wow!
So So the goal, I can kind of give y'all a quick little overview of Real Men Wear Pink, just so you know. But Real Men Wear Pink is a campaign. We do it all across the nation. So there are campaigns everywhere across the nation. Specifically, we have a few in Louisiana. But the one in Baton Rouge, we usually have about 25 to 30 guys do it. So last year, I think we had 25. This year, we're at 28 guys. So,
wow.
Yeah. So every guy commits to wearing pink throughout the month, like Rob is doing. Above, I don't know if it's above for everyone else, but it's above for me. So everyone commits to wearing pink, and then they raise a minimum of $2,500. And it's all for our breast cancer initiatives and to raise awareness for breast cancer throughout the month of October. So it's a ton of fun. The guys get super competitive, and I know that if y'all have looked at Dave's Facebook, he got really into it last year, and it's so much fun just watching the effort and the hard work that all the guys put into it, and seeing like the goofy and fun things that they do. I think the campaign is a ton of fun. So
he went to a client site wearing a pink tennis shoe. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
I think he had a pink suit. I can't remember if it was him.
He did. We had a couple guys with pink suits. Garrett Neal, if y'all are familiar with him, he's a hairdresser in Baton Rouge. He had a pink suit, so he had a lot of fun with that last year.
They're blowing it out with the Blazers. Like, I mean, Dave had the kicks last year that he did, like Dima was mentioning to the meeting, which was amazing. And then I remember, he posted a recent picture, but he had it last year too. That sexy, sassy, just pink blazer that he was wearing that just fit around his, broad, muscular shoulders, looking so good.
Wow.
He had it. Eric Troutman is blowing it up this year. Oh my goodness. He has a Facebook or social media badge, like the banner.
I saw that. I don't know how he did that. I know
that's his wife. Totally fine with that. She's amazing.
I forgot to mention, Dave is our chair this year. So
Dave's the chair.
He's been awesome. Not only is he coming on a second year, but he's also chairing the event. So he's been a huge help to me.
He's a great help just in life. He's just a great human being. We had him on the show.
Yes,
we had him on the show early on, I think. And let's go ahead and pop up this page here. See what we can do. I want to share our screen.
Once you show that, I think you need to show off your tie as well. I want to see that.
Oh, we will. We shall. Don't worry.
Yes.
I gotta tell everybody about my campaign.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I had to be different. Everyone is so good. Like there is a lot of pressure. The 25,000 gentlemen from last year, Dave is doing it twice as much.
I don't know if you've scrolled down to this page recently, but we have a couple of guys that have raised a lot of money in the past 48 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at that. We're almost halfway there. And it is October 7th. I mean, that is the real power of pink right there. That is amazing. So almost $47,000 almost. We're almost reaching our goal. Look at some of these candidates.
Look at that.
Look at this. $18,000.
Yeah, that is David Lanois and Brian Lanois. They're brothers, and their mother has breast cancer, but she was actually I think she has like 4 days left on chemo or radiation, which is awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's their mom in the middle.
That is amazing. Mm-hmm. And then look, Chase.
Yeah.
$3,033. $2,753 from Joseph. And then Stanley's blowing out at $2,660. This is crazy. This whole top row has reached their goal already. And then Edgardo's right there. He's already met his goal. Looks like Darius is close. Joe Kennett.
So he's got 5,000.
Gotcha. I mean, there are some amazing people.
Here's Dave Baxter.
Yeah. Look at him showing it off.
So much pride.
I love it. He's got the Sparkhound background. He's, throwing out the blazer, airing it out. He's got a lot of spirit and pride for this.
Rob, you need a picture wearing something pink. You can't be wearing that.
You're right. You're right. Looking back over this, we're gonna need some more representation on here. Yeah, it's a good call. Good call, Dima. I'm on it.
You can get an IT inspired shirt that is pink with the green logo.
I have one with the old logo, but it was the old branding, so I might have to break it out. Look at all this representation here, though. This is awesome. So there's a lot of folks that are still kicking this puppy off, and a lot of people that have already taken it to the house. Carly.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We're super grateful, and I'm super honored because we just have like a ton of really awesome guys this year. It's so much. It's so great getting to work with all of them.
It's got to be kind of neat to see everybody's personalities come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's so fun about this campaign. Every guy does it differently. This year it is a little different because it's all virtual, but guys get creative and it's fun. And what's great is it's super transferable to the year that we're in because you're already using an online platform. Guys are already running with their social media, so
right.
It's kind of easy to transition into the current COVID world.
So Carly, who came up with the idea? It's such a great idea. Who?
I do not know.
It's genius.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so you can actually, and like I said, we have campaigns in New Orleans, and I think we have Lake Charles. I believe we have. I always get kind of the different territories mixed up, but we have a couple of others as well. I think like one in the Monroe area, maybe the Shreveport area. So we have a few different ones across Louisiana.
Very
so
nice.
What do you do with all of these men after they are fundraising, getting the money? Is there a party at the end? What happens to celebrate?
Yeah, so we normally have a kickoff party and a wrap-up party. This year is a little different. We've been doing virtual events, so we're going to have a virtual wrap-up party, and then maybe depending on how we're looking next year, and if it's safe, we'd like consider doing something in person, but definitely don't want to plan anything if it's not safe. So yeah.
Well, there's a lot of stiff competition out there, and first of all, Carly, I want to say thanks for having me on the campaign. Like, I know seeing Dave do it last year, and his effort just really kind of inspired me to join this year, seeing how it could be done. And then I also committed to doing 21 push-ups or 22 push-ups a day for 22 days for all of our veterans that are committing suicide. And Dave has a way of getting himself involved where I follow behind in the shoes. I wear some of those pink shoes that he's already walked a mile in for a minute. And so I just want to say thanks for having me aboard. And I really have to say thank you for this sweet threads. Are you kidding me?
Get it closer to the camera.
Look at this joker right there.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
It's Nola Couture.
It is gorgeous. I cannot wait to wear this. Check it out.
Oh,
they got the tag.
Wow. Oh, that is so great. I've seen some people, they have it, they frame, not the tie, but they frame Real Men Wear Pink. There's something that they get and they have it in their office.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love it. I just noticed, look at the logo finds its way in there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
right
the man. Wow, who designed that? That's so creative.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I really love it. It looks like it's Nola Couture.
Yeah, Nola Couture. We do like an order of them. I think our New Orleans staff person, like last year, the year before, got with them, and we kind of get them as little gifts for all the guys for the beginning of the campaign. So
love it. I have to say thank you for that. I was not expecting that at all. And when that showed up in the mail, it was like, getting a package when you were a kid and you had no idea it was coming.
Yeah.
So it was Christmas, early October for me. And I had a few things to share. I wanted to kind of talk about my campaign, why I'm doing the campaign. And also I wanted to talk about how I can differentiate. So why and the how, because I'm telling you, the competition is stiff. And it's not about the competition, right? It's about doing something good with the time that we have and the abilities that we, possess. But it's also nice to put that competitive spirit in there to see. It just kind of gives you a little bit of edge.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, tell us.
All right, so I want to kind of start this off, and because I have something very special. I have some drawings that Dima loves my drawings from my daughter. And I'm gonna try and hold this together for this one. But this is special to me. There's a lot of friends that have been involved and been affected by this cause. Well, not by the cause, but by this cancer. And while I'm thankful that like my direct family has not been, affected by this, there's so many people. It's so easy to look a few people down, from you, and to see that there's someone who's had a rough time or a rough bout with this. So I'm doing this for all the friends. Cancer in its own right has been in my family, but breast cancer is something I want to bring awareness to this month. I have to show you this. I'm sorry I'm crying. I have to show you this. I need to share with you something special. It's my daughter's pictures that she draws. She draws all the time. Okay. I just want to show you some of these pictures so you can understand what she's drawing, how she draws it, what the content is. That's apparently my son.
I thought that was you.
That is not me. I do not look that handsome. That is my son. And then, my daughter's, hands and nails will pop up, right? With, I don't know what this is up here. But, and you get random stuff, right? You get random stuff like something on the back of here looks like a potato. It didn't get colored in. Actually, Dima, this is me. You want to talk about me? This is me.
Oh, I love that your hands are coming out of your head.
Wow, I like your beard.
That is me. Okay, so you're saying, I told you I'm not that handsome. And then here you go. Here's another one.
Aww.
She loves drawing like ballerinas and, girls that just like girls talking or playing. And I was explaining to her about October and about what Daddy was doing. And this is where I lost it, y'all. I did not prompt this, but she drew this picture.
Wow. With
She doesn't have any hair. She's wearing pink. So that's why I want to wear pink. That's why I want to wear pink. I want to wear pink so my daughter doesn't have to be affected by this. I want to wear pink for those who have been. I just could not, Dima, this stopped me in my tracks.
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't draw stuff like that. So I will be proudly supporting this tie and this cause this month. And look, I got to do things different. I got to lighten the mood too, because that was a little emotional for me. I didn't expect that. But I'll have to differentiate myself from this pack of amazing leaders and people. So I'm going on I'm leaving. Tomorrow I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I am driving to Wyoming, basically almost to Montana for fun, for a hunting trip. And when I started thinking about early on, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to celebrate? What are you going to do to memorialize this month and raise awareness? I was thinking I would, dye my hair pink or make the beard pink. And as you can see, I haven't done that. And I figured I would kind of stand out to all the antelope and the mule deer out there if I had that on. But then I also trimmed my beard, so that's gone. And I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I'm going on this hunting trip, and I'm going to wear pink across, my entire trek. Every time I'm in the car, cross the state line, I'm going to take a picture, post on social media, and hopefully get some attention. But I got the coolest pink camo gaiters and socks.
Wow.
So I'm going to wear those on my hunt. I'm going to have, I've got wristbands. They're getting washed right now, so I don't have them. But I've got all my gear, and I'm so sorry I can't do the show and tell right now, but I've got all this gear to wear on my hunt, and I hope to document it. We're not going to take the same trip, there that we're going to take back. So I'm going to take about a 5,000 to 6,000 mile trip across the nation. And I'm going to show people that I'm going to wear my pink the whole way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this on this hunt. That's the big, that's the peak. But, I'll be hiking, having a rifle on my back with a rucksack and carrying some gear with just me and 2 other people and just connecting with nature. And I'm going to wear my pink there because I feel like that is something special. And especially every time and everyone I interact with along the way, I want to be wearing my pink. So, Carly, do you think that's going to do it? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to do it.
I love that. I think that's great. You're giving me
I
chills.
hope it's enough. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to be posting like crazy. People are going to block me. I'm posting so much.
Oh,
I won't.
I don't think so. They're gonna like it. It's fascinating that you talked with your daughter about this, and this is very powerful because you're planting the seed early on to help her understand how she needs to contribute to the community, to look at what you're doing and the causes that you believe in, there's so many causes that you support. So to me, when I think about what you're doing to explain these difficult topics to your daughter early on, you have no idea how powerful that is. Or maybe you do know how powerful that is.
I didn't know how powerful it was going to be for me. I sort of understood the experience to hand down, right? I know the gravity of the situation to explain and why we should discuss this, but I didn't know how impactful this would be on me. Mm. In a way, I was doing that for my daughter, right? I'm gaining a lot from this as well.
Yeah.
I'm waterworks today, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, it's important, and it's good to show your emotion. That's very healthy. I love how creative she is. She draws everything. I'll be talking with Rob, we're meeting, and she's in the background drawing me and drawing herself, hugging me, and it's just so amazing that she's able to express all of these feelings and knowledge into drawings.
Well, so Carly, has there been anything, and I appreciate that, Dima. Thank you so much. That really was special. That one stood out. I've been saving this. That's been hard not to let that out. It's just so special, but I wanted to show that tonight. Carly, have there been any, campaigns that have meant something? Have there been any campaigns that have really kind of struck you like, wow, that's an amazing effort, and you can tell? Are there any of those that you can?
Yeah. So, I mean, all of the guys are are you talking about like one specific guy?
No, just in general. Have any of them impacted you at least?
Yeah. So I would say like every guy is different. And I think the most impactful ones are the ones that they're not only really committed to raising the money, but they're committed to raising the awareness. And that's what I was going to say with you. Like, I think that makes it so special and so much more meaningful. And obviously we're so thankful for the guys that are fundraising, but it just means so much when you're putting your kind of heart into it and really like promoting awareness. And I made sure to write this down because I think it's so important right now, because it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month and we are raising awareness. Women 45 to 54 should be getting mammograms every year. So if you are between those ages, make sure you go and get your mammogram. I know COVID is a barrier right now, but go get your mammogram. So.
Well, Dima, with something like this where it does affect so many people, have you had any run-ins or had any folks that have been kind of touched by this in a good way or made light of the situation?
So you're talking about the campaign, or you're talking about
Just in general.
So my mom is a survivor of
Oh, wow.
cancer.
I didn't know that.
That was it was such a painful experience going through it. But yeah, and of course, as my mom dealing with it, it's always terrifying genetically for what's going to happen to me, what's going to happen to other women in my family. So I got my mammogram. But it is so that's why we need to increase awareness. It's absolutely terrifying. I remember every year after her surgery, it was terrifying. Every single year around May time frame, when she had to go and get her tests, it was just so painful. And it never ends. It becomes part of life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think always effective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was gonna say I think that's like a super important point, is it doesn't stop, and that is why we're so incredibly thankful for everyone participating in these campaigns right now. Your impact means so much right now with COVID and with everything going on and the weird fundraising climate and the events that we've had to cancel. That makes what you're doing right now that much more important. So, cancer doesn't stop. And I know that's obvious, but it doesn't stop with COVID, and people are still having their struggles, if not more struggles. So I think right now, like, the fundraising is so important. So we are just beyond thankful for your support and the rest of the guys this year. Because we know we know it's not the same. It is a difficult fundraising climate, but I think also people are being really generous right now. People are really willing to give because they do understand.
It's interesting you say that, because we're in a weird fundraising climate, like you said. It's we've got people to the left and to the right of us that have been impacted by hurricanes, neighboring states and even neighbors in general. So there's a lot of people out there that have their own, their own issues on top of COVID. And right now asking for money is a little strange. It's a little weird, but that's the thing, is this cancer doesn't stop. How it affects people does not stop. So as awkward and as strange or limited of a fashion as it is right now, we still have to do our part. So,
right.
So how are you doing that, Carley? Like, how are you as a team? So of course you have the Real Men Wear Pink, but what other things are you doing for campaigning?
So we have a lot going on. I specifically have 4 different events in my portfolio. So I have Real Men Wear Pink, and then the other one that's coming up is Lip Sync Baton Rouge. So if you're familiar with the Jimmy Fallon like lip sync battle thing, it's the same concept, but we pick local Baton Rouge celebrities to do it. So we're kind of kicking off that campaign right now, or we're solidifying all of our contestants and getting them online. So I'm really excited for this one. This is my first year for this event. I think it is our 6th year to do it. So, but it's my first year. So that is our young professionals kind of event, and it's a ton of fun. And if you go to our page, you can kind of check out all of the contestants that we have to date. But
I did that one 2 or 3 years ago, and it was awesome. I mean, it's the show sells itself because the talent is hilarious.
I didn't know that I think you told me that, but I totally forgot that you did that. Yeah, it is a fun event. It's so fun to watch. This year it's virtual, so we're doing it on, so we're pre-recording everything. And
that's great.
we're going to post it on Facebook Lives. I think we're going to do like Zoom and a couple other streaming platforms. So make sure to tune in. It's on December 8th.
December 8th. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's going to be fun. A friend of mine, Namisha Patel, who was last year's Junior League Baton Rouge president, she's running this. She's doing that this year, I think, with Lindsay Medatic or
yeah, Lindsay Medatic. Yeah, I literally just watched them.
That's going to be hilarious. I can't wait. I got to donate to that one for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We have a great group of people with participating in that as well. So I'm really excited. It's going to be fun.
That's great.
Yeah, and we obviously have tons of other events as well. We are kind of kicking off our Relay for Life event, which is in the fall. So we're getting people on board to sign up for those events. So specifically in the Baton Rouge area, we have Ascension Relay for Life. That's kind of the main one. So if you're in Bash, that's the one we kind of encourage everyone to sign up for. And then I have the Iberville Relay for Life. So if you happen to be on that side of the bridge, that's the one we're kind of encouraging people to sign up for. So that's what we have going on.
You got a few things. I'm sure your calendar's a little full, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Well, I don't know. Did you have any other points to make? I mean, that's a lot to remember with, let's see, Relay for Life, Lip Sync, and Real Men Wear Pink. That's a lot to take in all at once.
Yeah, I think the two main ones are definitely Real Men Wear Pink. Our campaign, like the competition, ends noon on November 2nd. So if you want to get Rob as our crowned top real man, then you have until November 2nd at noon.
I need all sugar daddies to make a Venmo or PayPal, $20,000, maybe a $23,000 donation. If you're out there, all sugar daddies, I'll wear whatever color you want.
Maybe some sugar mamas too.
Oh, yeah.
Sugar mom. Well, we got to be careful with that. But yes, no shame in this game. I got to keep up. There's some stiff competition out there.
Go ahead and tell our viewers how can they contribute to your campaign.
Well, so I just put it up, right? I just put it up, and I'm sorry. All you can see is half of Carley right now. But so this is if you look inside the post, there's a comment that's a link to my page. But by all means, you want to go to anyone's page that you want to support. This cause is what we're supporting. It's not just me. But yeah, this is something I definitely want to throw out there. And thank you for mentioning that, Dima. Thank you. But this is how you can support Real Men Wear Pink. And then, let's go ahead, and I do want to bring up one really quick. Let me take some of this stuff off. And then I want to bring up our page here again. I do want to kind of show a little bit more about this. Since you talked about the cancer helpline, this is at the top of cancer.org. I'm kind of highlighting it here with my mouse. That's the 1-800 number and the live chat. Like, that's amazing to have, a resource to have in case there's a crisis or you need some support there. But there's so many resources on this website that I think deserve your attention. So definitely take a look at cancer.org. Here's a video you can watch, some of the survivors, and then also see what keeps them going. So love that. Carley, is there anything to say about this page that I have up here? And then, of course, you can sign up for the newsletter.
Yeah, I would just say, like you said, it has tons of great resources. I've actually used some myself. So yeah, definitely check that out. If you ever need any support, don't hesitate to call that number. And then there's also, if you want to get involved, if you want to volunteer, you can kind of browse through, and there are different, you can search the different events in your area. So yeah,
definitely something we have to take into account. Thank you for that. And so, Dima, what are you taking away from this? This is a different one. We're talking about some serious, some heavy stuff here. What's your takeaway from tonight?
I didn't know about any of these resources before, so I'm glad we have this show, and hopefully our viewers The ones that are on right now and the ones that will watch it later will become more aware. And just the fact knowing all of these resources are available, that by itself is motivating to continue to support the American Cancer Society and all the initiatives that are being led. Part of what I am realizing, Carley, as part of your campaigns, you're making them fun. So it's not a matter of just donate, 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 like all the other nonprofits and other organizations do. You're making it so creative and fun where people want to be part of it. They want to contribute, and it's creating a sense of community. It's and I mean it in a good way, but like it's a little silly. It's fun competition. And whoever is coming up with these ideas is a genius.
Well, it's the guys. I mean, honestly, like the guys that participate in these campaigns, they're pretty inspiring, and it's so fun to see all the things that they're doing. So I can't take credit. I don't think anyone can take credit for that. Every guy's so unique, and like I said, it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
You definitely give us a chance to make it fun, and we love the platform. Trust me, because we'll make fools of ourselves. Just give us a platform, right? Give us a stage, and then if it's virtual or not, I have to tell you, you said you make it fun, Dima. I love how you said make it fun, because part of this, which I think is going to make this so successful, especially for me, I've done other charitable campaigns, and I've been involved in some other things to raise money, but I got to tell you this. They have an app, the fundraising app, right? And it looks like we're going to have some special guests here. Hey, buddy. Good to see you.
Hi.
They can't get in.
Oh, no. They should go through the garage like we normally do.
I have not seen him for a long time.
And there's the garage. It's coming up. So I got to tell you, this app is so amazing. The website, the social media stuff that you give us, the campaign tools that you're allowing us to use is amazing. So I can go and see the total there. I can see my total. I can take someone's PayPal or like Apple Pay, like right there on the spot. I mean, it's amazing. And so I need help because I haven't reached my goal yet. I'm at 1,000. I got the ring light there. $1,017. So hoping I can reach my at least halfway point by next week, gaining some traction on this trip. So got some goals in myself. But I got to tell you, the resources you give us are extremely helpful, extremely rich. So
that ACS app. ACS is going to hire you after they see this, because we tell everyone download the app. It makes everything so simple, and we have it for all of our events. So if you are participating in our Relay for Life, if you're participating in Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, you can download that app and utilize it. It makes everything super simple.
Oh my goodness! So
I miss you.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say we're live.
We just saw your drawing. That's a really good drawing.
She's lost 3 teeth since the last time she showed on camera. She got no teeth.
Oh, look at that.
No teeth.
My goodness. Wow.
Hey, I showed them your beautiful drawing that you made. And I told them how special it was.
I don't want to leave.
Oh, I'm leaving on my trip tomorrow. My poor baby.
Oh.
I'm going to miss you so
I
much.
don't want to leave.
I know, gorgeous. Look at this, though. Look how good this is. I'm going to be thinking about this on my entire trip. And I'm so, okay, I'll take an Ellie, and then you got to go back downstairs and take a shower, okay? Okay?
Were you dancing? Are you wearing your dance clothes?
We are. We were tap dancing. And
that is so beautiful. Wow. I miss your drawings. You're really, really good artist.
Yeah, we loved your picture.
Thank you.
That's our, Dima already. That's our friend Carley.
Hello.
Carley's helping Daddy
Hi.
wear pink. Yeah, wear pink this month. My Big girl.
Look at
Okay. All right. You got to close out the show, my love. Get your stuff, and then I'll be down. I knew it. I knew that was coming as soon as the garage finally made its way up, right? Thank you all for that. Sorry about the injection of families and special guests there. But
okay.
yeah, I got to tell you, that app is amazing, Carly. Thank you all for giving us those tools. So really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been wonderful to have you on the show with us, and I can't wait for people to watch this and contribute to Rob's campaign. And it just made it so much more meaningful. I saw so many people, so many men in the past that wore pink, but now I understand deeper of what it means and why it matters, and that's very powerful. Thank you.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you, Carly. We really appreciate you spending part of the night with us tonight. And, you know, with everything going on, taking time out tonight or taking time to spread some awareness, spread some love or support is very important. So I just want to say I'm very grateful to have you on the show. Thank you for sharing this. Everyone go support American Cancer Society. Go to cancer.org. They have the cancer helpline, the 1-800 number, and a live chat. So if you need someone with those resources, by all means, reach out. Dima, this was a good one. You know, next week, next Wednesday, right? Next Wednesday.
We're going to be here. We're going to
might not be here.
Yeah, we're going to miss you.
Okay, I'll try to join if I can. But yeah, and I really am going to miss out. I'm sorry, but I will do my best to check in if I can, okay?
Yes, especially if you're wearing pink.
If I'm wearing pink, I'm on it. I'm going to join the show for a hot minute, and say hello, get some people to donate, and then skip on out back to vacation. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Dima. Thank you, Carly, for joining. We appreciate it. Everyone check out those resources we mentioned. And thank you. We're going to close out the show for tonight. Have a great one, everybody. Join us next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.